Well, music. What is... Well, music. What is... Hello.
We open the doors with Timeless Soul. Anthony David sets the stage with his song, For the Longest Time.
No, you're not alone this time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. No, you're not alone this time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. I know that you believe you can make it alone, 'cause you don't need no more problems in your life. Oh, but the heart wants what it wants, and it won't take no for an answer. So it's gonna break all the rules that you made. Yeah, 'cause every day is a day you can always try again. Well, there's a will, there's a way to let somebody in. Yeah, 'cause I got the same kind of logical mind, and I'm the same kind of fool. So here we go again. Come on, baby. Yeah. No, you're not alone this time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. Yeah, baby girl, yeah. I know that you've been working on yourself, and you can't waste no more time messing around with love. Yeah, but if you wanna make God laugh, you should tell him all about your plans, and he's gonna break all the rules that you made. Yeah, 'cause every day is a day you can always try again. Well, there's a will, there's a way to let somebody in. Yeah, 'cause I got the same kind of rational mind, and I'm the same kind of fool. So here we go again. Come on, baby. Yeah. No, you're not alone this time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. Yeah. No, you're not alone this time. You've been on my mind for the longest time. Yeah. You're not alone this time.
Welcome back to Indie Rhythm and Rise. I'm your host, Deepspawn Logic, bringing you real music with real purpose from artists who don't chase trends. They create the blueprint. This is Episode 7, and the momentum is still climbing. We're coming in hot with another stacked lineup that refuses to play it safe. We kick things off with the smooth soul and timeless storytelling of Anthony David and his track For the Longest Time. If that pulled you in, perfect. That was just the fuse. And this episode, it's about to blow wide open. In the Showcase series, I'm highlighting two artists who bring more than just talent, they bring the truth. The Z delivers unapologetic soul and a voice that cuts through the noise. Pavel Mirga brings an international jazz finesse that paints vivid scenes without a single word. DJ Milk D is back with Spot That Gem, shining the light on Indie X.FM, one of those rare platforms truly standing up for indie artists. And Instrumental Intel in 30 is back on deck with Achickwitbeatz, serving up sharp industry insight and real strategy you can take to the bank. You'll also hear featured tracks from Dead Dream, Jesse Lane Powell, Achickwitbeatz, and Eldrick Rogers. A bold mix of vibe, substance, and soul. Whether you're new to the ride or you've been rolling with us from the jump, this space is for creators, listeners, and believers in something different. You're listening to Indie Rhythm and Rise. This song is called Relax by Dead Dream. Cool, composed, and built to hit different. Sometimes destiny doesn't show up with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly in the hands of a 9-year-old holding drumsticks for the first time. This is the story of Hans-Peter Dzu, better known as Dz, Dutch drummer, composer, and genre-blending creative force. Raised in a conservative household in Rotterdam, Dz wasn't born into music, but rhythm found him anyway. By the time he was 2, he was already beating on anything he could reach. At 9, it all clicked. That first drum lesson, it was like coming home. His passion led him to one of Europe's largest conservatories for pop, jazz, and world music. But while the technical training refined his skills, it was the environment of raw talent and musical diversity that shaped his identity. It taught him a deeper truth. Greatness isn't about being the best. It's about being real, being you. Before Dizzy ever dropped a single of his own, he was already making noise, backing up other artists as a sought-after drummer. But in his late 40s, a quiet storm hit. A voice in his head said, "It's time." Time to stop hiding behind the kit. Time to share his own music. And despite the inner critic shouting things like, "Who do you think you are?" and "You're too old for this," he made a deal with himself to treat that idea like a seed and just water it day by day until it grew into something. At age 50, he released his debut single, Conviction, on his birthday. Bold move? Maybe. Right move? Absolutely. He didn't do it as a flex, but as a statement that creativity doesn't expire, that your time is when you decide it is. From there came his EP Connected, featuring music legends like Sandra St. Victor and Katie Leon. Collabs that started with cold emails and ended with soulful magic, and he didn't stop. Over the years, Dizzy has dropped 10 more singles blending jazz, funk, and soul into a stew, all his own. Influenced by icons like Steely Dan and Incognito, but always unmistakably him. He's also one half of the new jazz duo D and Dizzy, a more acoustic-driven side project with vocalist Bernadette Dengler. Proof that his artistry keeps expanding. Even after accolades like Best Jazz Single and Platinum winner from the LIT Music Awards, Dizzy keeps it grounded. Awards are nice, he says, but what matters is authenticity, gratitude, and letting the musicians he works with shine as one. And that's what makes him special. He isn't a new artist. He is a seasoned creator finally telling his story, on his terms, and making damn sure we hear it. Coming up in 2025, he just recently released an extended cover of George Michael's Freedom and a new original titled Hello World. If you're late to the Dizzy experience, don't worry. He's proof that showing up later might just be showing up right on time. Let's step into the groove with Dizzy. This is Freedom.
You down, I will not give you up. Got to have some faith in the sound. It's the one thing that I've got. So I won't let you down. So please don't give me up, because I would really, really love to stick around. Oh yeah, yes. I wanted to be. I was every little hungry schoolboy's pride and joy, and I guess it was enough for me. Ooh, to win the race, a prettier face, brand new clothes, and a big fat face on your rock and roll TV. But today the way I play the game is not the same, no way. Think I'm gonna get me some happy. Yes, I am. I think there's something you should know. It's time I told you so. There's something deep inside of me. There's someone else I got to be. Take back your picture in a frame. Just hope you understand. Sometimes the clothes will not make the man. All we have to do now is
That was Freedom by Dizzy, featuring the incomparable Sandra St. Victor. A bold, no-holds-barred anthem that hits you with truth and power. But Dizzy isn't letting up just yet. Up next is a preview to his song, One, an uplifting, soul-charged track that speaks on unity and real connection. Dizzy is keeping the fire lit, so let's get to it. What's up, y'all? Deepspawn Logic here, stepping in for DJ Milk D on this episode of Spot That Gem. You know the deal. This is where we shine a light on the platforms that actually support independent music, not just talk about it. This time around, I'm putting you on to Indie XFM out of Los Angeles. No ads, no algorithms, no gimmicks, just non-stop indie heat 24/7. It's the kind of station that makes you pause and ask yourself, wait, why haven't I been listening to this? Indie XFM was built by real ones, radio veterans who helped shape the sound of entire generations. We're talking folks from the OG KROQ scene in LA, back when radio actually meant something. One of those voices is Drew Kenyon, who came up through WLIR in New York, the same station that helped break new wave in the States. But don't think this is just some retro flex. Indie XFM is on a full-on ecosystem. Punk, post-punk, alt-rock, synth-pop, deep cuts, and brand new indie artists who don't fit in anyone's box. This station doesn't chase trends, it sets a whole different bar. Here's exactly what you need to know. Thursdays, the FTP New Music Show with Tim Piles drops the freshest alt and indie tracks. Fridays, Modern Rock Mixtape with Drew Kenyon's blends, new wave, alt, and overlooked gems you won't find on any playlist. Saturdays, The Unheard Music with Kenny Arena digs into the roots, punk, post-punk, synth-pop, and underground classics from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And if you're an artist, yep, you can submit your music. If your sound fits, they actually give it a listen. That sounds crazy, right? And don't forget, every station we feature lives in the Spot That Gem archive. If you missed one or wanted submission info or even listen to the station, that link is all in the caption. I make it easy. Check out Indie XFM when you're ready for music curation that hits different and doesn't talk down to you. I'm Deepspawn Logic filling in for DJ Milk D. This has been Spot That Gem. Let's keep pushing real platforms forward.
When you fall asleep, I start to work.
That was Jessie Lane Powell bringing the heat and the cool with Fire and Ice. Sultry, soulful, and straight up unforgettable. Now slide with me from the groove to the game. It's time for Instrumental Intel in 30 with Achickwitbeatz, dropping the gems every indie artist needs. Let's get into it.
Hey, it's music producer Achickwitbeatz, and I'm excited to welcome you to Instrumental Intel in 30, where we dive into the hottest industry news with quick updates and tips to keep you ahead of the game. So, whether you're an indie artist or a music lover just trying to keep your ear to the ground for what's coming next, this segment is just for you. Now, every episode, we're going to hit you with the latest news in 30 seconds or less, so you stay in the know without wasting any time. So stick around, there's a lot more coming your way. And this is Instrumental Intel in 30. Bandcamp is raising its default pricing from $7 to $9 for albums, and from $1 to $1.50 for tracks, but artists still set their own prices. The change reflects what fans are already paying and aligns with new chart eligibility standards from Luminate, the data source behind Billboard. To qualify for chart reporting, digital albums must be priced at least $7.99 and tracks at $1.50, among other requirements. Artists can use Bandcamp's bulk edit tool to quickly update their pricing catalog. It's important to stay informed, and if you want to know more, you can always check out my weekly podcast, Instrumental Intel, where I bring you beats, music industry news, and artist insights and interviews. And don't forget, we've got tons more coming your way, so make sure you subscribe to the Indie Rhythm and Rise YouTube channel to stay plugged into the latest updates, music drops, and exclusive content. We're just getting started. Now let's turn it up and vibe out to this next track. Keep that energy high and the music loud. Somehow I need to define my highs outside of the bottle. Oh, that heaven resting in that crevice between my thighs. When the beat leaks through your speakers, F your faders, F your tweeters. I'm a seeker, raw and Kahita, make you believe us. That she do that sonically, seduce the climax, balance your highs and lows, and wave or MP3 format. Now some think that that's a major feat. I agree, but proceed to give you more than you could possibly need. A selfish lover of the skill of artistry and feeding these fans and MCs with beats they rarely receive. Outside the box, middle finger to the mainstream. I work it like a pro till it's give me more. Your soul will scream. Welcome to my layer of quality and depth beyond your wildest dreams. The work with mind of Achickwitbeatz. I pound the pads and give you that how you see. I elevate and level you out just like it's supposed to be. You're my dopamine and serotonin. You got what I need, you know I want it. You're my dopamine and serotonin. I got what you need, you know I'm on it. I want it, I'm on it, yeah. I think I'm in control, equilibrium, my whole. Wait, no, I'm addicted to you, so looks like I'm at your mercy. I'll never call you thirsty. You just see my worth and consequently relay energy. High off your reinforcements, liberating my endorphins. Break you off in extra portions. You can say my nose is open. Ecstatically sedated, still pulsating from awaiting the next phase. Yeah, patient, cause I need the elevation. Yo, check it, you a psychotropic man. Keeping my sanity fed. You the rhythm of the melodies inside my head. We compose a score, the world ain't seen before. Shoot people rock mics, but ain't nothing like me rocking yours. This feels like such a rush. I found a zen in us. You my MDMA lines, liquor dust and cannabis. A preferential habit, yet the need is savage. Above average, you successfully produced an addict. You're my dopamine and serotonin. You got what I need, you know I want it. You're my dopamine and serotonin. I got what
That was Dopamine and Serotonin by Achickwitbeatz. Raw, real, and no filter. Now buckle up. The Showcase series is back.
I got what you need to know. I'm on it. I want it.
If you haven't heard the name Pavel Mirga yet, now's the time to lock it in. Because what he brings, it's not hype, it's heart, soul, and straight up craftsmanship. Born into a Romani family of musicians, music runs through his blood. But his journey didn't start in the spotlight, it started when he became a father. Back in 2010, something changed. With his newborn son in his arms, Pavel picked up the guitar again after years away and made a promise. This time, it's for real. At 36, he dove in headfirst. No formal training, no big label push, just raw dedication, video tutorials, and hours on the fretboard. You can hear it in every lick and groove. This man taught himself how to feel through the strings. But he didn't stop at guitar. Pavel added piano to his arsenal, studying under Martin Ferencik, a world-class Slovakian musician and mentor. The result, a rich cinematic blend of sound where piano and guitar aren't just instruments, they're storytellers. He says switching between them keeps things fresh, and fresh is exactly what you get. His sound moves like a score, jazzy, soulful, smooth, and bold all at once. He's influenced by legends like Miles Davis and Hans Zimmer, which explains the emotional depth and film-like layers in his tracks. They don't just play, they unfold. And he's not just writing tunes, he's arranging, producing, building sonic experiences from scratch. It all starts with a feeling. He hears something in his head, finds it on an instrument, and then lets the track build itself. Harmony first, then drums and bass. Sometimes that bass is live, sometimes it's digital, but it's always locked in. He's already collaborated with artists like James Maketa and Ricky Bolognese. He's landed international radio play and songs like Sound Function, The Tone Shines, and Simply Dance M. They prove Pavel isn't just making music, he's creating movement. Right now, he's keeping it low-key, focused on family and business, but make no mistake, when he drops again, it's gonna catch ears. And this next track, well, it's smooth, it's soulful, and it belongs exactly where you're about to hear it. This is Late Night Grooves by Pavel Mirga. just heard Late Night Grooves by Pavel Mirga, setting the mood just right. Now get ready for Evening Tones Walk. We're about to take this vibe to a whole new level. When the world feels like it's falling apart, Give Peace a Chance by Eldrick Rogers reaches for something real. Let this speak to your soul.
Father, help us. Everybody's talking about fighting, talking about wars and people dying. Give peace and love a chance, so put down the guns and lift a hand. Everybody's talking about shooting, robbing stores and people looting. Give peace and love a chance to heal our hearts and heal our land. Give peace a chance. We need to everybody's talking about Asians, or the races and color faces. Give peace and love a chance. Stop all the hurt, stop all the hate. Give peace a chance to show. Open arms, a hand to hold. Give peace a chance to grow. Started at home, and the world would know too. We've got so much more in store when you give
And that's a wrap on this episode of Indie Rhythm and Rise. Big love to every artist who showed out. Y'all brought the real fire tonight. Shout out to Achickwitbeatz for dropping knowledge in instrumental Intel in 30 and sharing her song, Dopamine and Serotonin. And DJ Milk D, we'll see you next time. To all of you tuning in, supporting and sharing the movement, we see you, we thank you, and we ride because of you. I'm your host, Deepspawn Logic, and until next time, stay loud, stay real, and always rise above.